So this is my 2003 Audi A4 with the 1.8 liter turbocharged engine. So this video is for the cooling system practical. The direction of flow for coolant. So that's from the top to the bottom. I can't map the rest out because there's fucking pipes everywhere and it's way too difficult. The location of the thermostat. I can't get a good video of it, tried many times, but it's right underneath the intake manifold in this section here. I'll put a picture in so you can see where it is. The water pump is in this behind the timing cover here. There's a little recess section for it right there. It's just on the top of the head, just on the top of the block. Coolant lines, heater core, my bad. Just going through the checklist here. So the heater core, the location of the heater core, you can see the pipes going into the heater core there. The physical location is right there in that corner, just beside the accelerator pedal. You take off a couple covers, you'll find it. There's that. Coolant lines for other purposes. The one that I will be showing you is just for the turbocharger. There's many other lines, but that's way too much. So the line goes from, tees off from the return pipe, goes all the way across down to the turbocharger. And then from the bottom of the turbocharger, there's another line that returns into the coolant jacket of the block. Next up is the cooling fan relay. The cooling fan relay is underneath this little box here, where it contains the ECM, the TCM, and then underneath the TCM is the relay block, containing 3 relays, including the fan control module relay, the fan control relay. So the way the radiator works. So the radiator is basically an is a liquid to air heat exchanger that transfers heat from the engine to atmosphere. It basically takes, like what I just said. Leak points of the cooling system. So we all know that Audi and Volkswagen can't make rubber, as we were told. So the typical locations for failure is the upper rad hose, lower rad hose, the thermostat housing because it's plastic, the water pump impeller because it's also plastic. So the condition if the thermostat was seized shut, the condition would be that the vehicle will reach operating temperature and go beyond operating temperature, because it won't recirculate the flow back to the radiator to cool it down. If the thermostat was seized slightly open, it would take a little bit longer to get to operating temperature. If you put load on the engine, the temperature would rise slightly and it would run hotter than normal. If the thermostat was seized completely open, the engine would be very difficult. It would be very difficult for the engine to reach operating temperature. If the water pump on a Volkswagen impeller was not turning, the engine would definitely overheat, since there is no flow of coolant through the radiator or the heater core or the thermostat. There's no flow at all. It's a dead stop. And then I have my hand-drawn diagram here. So that's the diagram. It's stolen off of all data. Very limited information that I can get from them. But the fan relay sorry, I'm not even on the. So the fan relay is right here. That's underneath that panel right there. The fan control module, which is right here. That's what's noted here. So it basically goes from control module to the relay, and then all the way around back to the switch. And then that, it goes to the relay, and then it switches on the fans. Well, it tells it when it has to be on or off. And that's it.